Hi, I'm Kathy Gunst. I'm the resident chef for Here and Now. I'm also the author of this brand new winter celebration, Stonewall Kitchen Winter Celebration. And I write a blog called Notes from a Maine Kitchen at downeast.com. And today we're going to do a dish from the new book that's perfect for Thanksgiving, Christmas, kind of any day, because it's really light and fresh, but very celebratory at the same time. This dish can be done ahead of time. I'll show you how fast it all comes together. It's literally a less than 10-minute dish from start to finish. So what we're going to do is just get a pot of water boiling here, add a pinch of salt. We'll let that go. And then I've got these beautiful fresh green beans. If you can find the French ones called haricots verts, they're super skinny, they'd be really elegant for the holiday. And all I'm doing is trimming them. We're going to add our fresh beans, and they're only going to steam for about 4 or 5 minutes. We don't want them fully cooked. So I'm going to give them about 3 or 4 minutes, then I'm going to drain them, rinse them under cold water, which is called refreshing the vegetable because it stops the cooking, and then we'll heat them up again in some beautiful brown butter with chestnuts in our hot skillet. These are fresh Italian chestnuts. You want to look for ones that are really fresh and tight. They don't buckle when you push on them. And if you want to roast them in a fireplace or in a warm oven, all you do is take a small sharp knife and you cut an X right through the flesh. And you put that into some tin foil. Do a few of these here, and if you have a really good fireplace, you just throw them right into the embers, but if not, a 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes. The chestnut will heat and it will pop out of the skin, and they're wonderful, and of course your whole house will smell like just heaven, or the New York City streets. So you just make the X, wrap it up, pop them right into your oven. However, shortcuts are really appreciated. So I have these, they're already done for me. And all we're going to do with the chestnuts is slice them kind of thickly because we definitely want them to make a statement in the bean dish. We don't want them too thin. And these are perfectly cooked and no work at all. The beans have been cooking for about 4 minutes. I'm just going to use my tongs, a slotted spoon. Hot. Good crunch, ready to go. I'm going to drain them, rinse them under cold running water, and bring them right back. So my beans are nice and cold. They've been steamed for 4 or 5 minutes. I rinse them, I refresh them under cold water. Now I'm going to heat up my skillet. I'm going to use some butter because it's the holidays. Feel free to use olive oil. It will certainly have a different taste, but it will be equally delicious. And what I want to do here is I don't want to burn the butter, but I want to get it a rich brown. So I'm going to watch it closely and let it cook. I'm also going to add my chestnuts to it. And then I have a Meyer lemon. Meyer lemons come out in the winter time. They're almost like a cross between an orange and a lemon. I am addicted to them. I absolutely love them. But I don't want to add the juice. I'm just going to add the zest or the outer coating. So you want to look for organic fruit, and if you can't find that, you want to clean it really well because you don't want any of the pesticides going in your food. Makes sense, huh? I'm going to add my chestnuts just to cook them through for a minute. Lightly browning in my butter. I'm going to add a pinch of salt. And I'm going to add some fresh ground pepper. If you don't have a pepper mill, run out and buy one today, right now. It's such an important part of good tasting food. Otherwise, you're just adding black dust. Add my string beans. And you can do this right at the last minute, or you can combine all this and then put it in a casserole and heat it up right before you go to your table so that they're nice and hot. Give that a stir, get those chestnuts up there. So now I've got the beans coated in the chestnut and the brown butter. I talked about taking the zest from the Meyer lemon. This is a microplane. You could use a regular grater. This is just going to add a really fresh, bright color. When you hit the white part, that's called the pith, and that's a little bit bitter. So you only want the lemon, the bright yellow on here. You don't want to hit the pith. And we're not going to add too much. It's just going to be a subtle hint of lemon. And that's it. This is just an incredibly fresh, simple holiday dish. You could have it for dinner on a Tuesday night, or it could be a side dish to any holiday roast. So we have fresh green beans with chestnuts with a Meyer lemon zest in brown butter. That really looks great. This is truly a very quick, very fresh, simple dish for the holidays, a wonderful side dish to a holiday feast, or have it on a Tuesday night with some crusty bread and a glass of wine. Even those of you who think you can't cook, 5 minutes. You can do this. You saw it. You can do it. I know it. So happy holidays.